So I do want to emphasize, like every year, CalCCA does select a CCA champion, and it's not an easy task to select. So we really go out looking for folks who fight for the public interest, who fight for the community's voice in the power sector. And tonight we've got somebody very special. And so when you all are going to watch testimony in energy committees, this person is spinning puns and also not reading notes. And his staff are not sure what he's going to say. They're a little nervous, but he ends up throwing down as a freshman assembly member and delivering the best testimony you've ever seen in your life. I recommend the videos. We'll get to the details in a second. So last year, he ran a bill to ensure that Bigfoot was the state's cryptid, the official cryptid. This year, he's running a bill for CalCCA around PCIA, I'm sure you all know what that means, data transparency, and there's a commonality here. So let's think about this. We have a very elusive creature, and we have a data that is really hard to figure out where it is, what it is, get your hands around. I think he's into this kind of thing, people. So I'm gonna be very proud to introduce my dear friend. I'm looking for Leora. I'm not taking a full 2 minutes here. Okay, Leora. Leora, everyone. No. So I want to introduce my dear friend, Assemblymember Chris Rogers. Please come up to the stage here. Thank you so much.
So good evening, folks. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to Jeff, and can we give him a big round of applause? For a little bit more context around Bigfoot, I represent the 2nd Assembly District. It is the 3rd largest assembly district in the state of California. I go from Santa Rosa all the way to the Oregon border, and the vast majority of the constituents I serve are either in Sonoma Clean Power or Redwood Coast Energy Authority territory. And if you want good champions in the legislature, elect more people from your boards of directors, like Brian Barnacle sitting in the back. I had an opportunity to serve on my local CCA board and really see these issues from that perspective, going through 4 wildfires as a city council member and as a mayor before I came up to Sacramento. And the discussion today, this opportunity to be here for the 10th anniversary, actually coincides with a pretty interesting oversight hearing that we had earlier today over in the Capitol, where we were looking at the SB 254 report that looks at how best to address wildfire resiliency and issues related to investor-owned utilities. And I'll tell you that report is 99% how do we shift the liability off of the IOUs. And we got to get into a discussion about what true accountability actually means. And from my perspective, when you have a regulator who is making decisions based on keeping the IOUs out of bankruptcy, that's not accountability. And when you have IOUs, sorry if there's anybody from the CPUC in here. When you have IOUs that are making record profits while also charging the highest rates in the country, that's not accountability. And when they can make decisions about the PCIA and other factors that disadvantage their only real competition, that's not accountability either. And that's why we're running that bill. What real accountability is what you all are providing, which is a choice for our communities to have a better quality of life for their future generations, whether it's better procurement, whether it's some of those programs that we talked about. It's making sure that the people who have to make the decisions have to hear about it from their neighbors in the grocery store, not take a helicopter to avoid any type of scrutiny. And when we talk about IOUs and the monopoly that they've been granted in California, they avoid all accountability because they have no actual competition. Folks don't have the ability to change their consumer behaviors except now with CCAs. And so I think that it's important to have champions in the legislature who can highlight how important the work that you have done has been, not just for advancing clean energy projects, but to make sure that real people have a choice at a time where they're feeling stretched, that they can push for cheaper rates, better programs for their community, and that they don't have to be a part of lining the pockets of shareholders and can instead invest in their communities. So thank you so much for the award. Happy to keep fighting, and really just want to appreciate Jeff, the entire Sonoma Clean Power team, the Redwood Coast Energy Authority team, and look forward to continuing to work with CalCCA. Thank you.